Hey everyone, the World Championships are back, this time with our expansion-focused friends. I'm Chris, and these are the best moments from the semis and finals of the YADAKK Qualifiers. Let's jump into it. Starting us off, we have the semifinal match between RAMDINGLER and Oplix. Their first match begins relatively uneventfully, but by turn 10, Oplix has managed to secure 3 monuments and most of the map. However, RAMDINGLER strikes back by getting in the water first and making some scouts. After saving his city from a scary veteran swordsman siege with a clutch giant pop, Oplix then slowly grinds down RAMDINGLER's forces, pushing him out of the water. Despite getting trade and going for knights, RAMDINGLER stands little chance against Oplix's bombers, which land devastating splashes that wipe out his defense. RAMDINGLER's last hope lies in a magnificent Houdini he manages to land on turn 23, but after the giant immediately dies, he resigns. In Game 2, RAMDINGLER makes a remarkable play, going for a tactical explorer in his capital. This explorer reveals his opponent and also gets him a second lighthouse. Oplix then finds himself in a world of trouble after RAMDINGLER's nearby ruin produces a veteran swordsman. Under pressure, he forces the swordsman back with beautiful warrior placement. Unfortunately for Oplix, he is unable to immediately match RAMDINGLER's turn 7 giant. RAMDINGLER uses his momentum and his decision to rush forestry to set up fast markets, reaching 43 stars per turn by only turn 11. Unable to handle RAMDINGLER's overwhelming attack and economic advantage, Oplix resigns. In the final game, we immediately start off with some fireworks. However, Oplix runs down the clock much more than his opponent, and by turn 8, he is unable to find the critical series of sieges before his turn forcefully ends. This ultimately allows RAMDINGLER to stabilize an otherwise tense position, and Oplix resigns soon after. RAMDINGLER survives the semifinals and will face the winner of Meister and Sivet in the finals. The first game between Meister and Sivet sees a stalemate unfolding over land between the two players. Meister tries to break parity with his second giant, but Sivet answers back by getting Eye of God Monument on turn 10 and securing a second giant of his own. Sivet then barely survives Meister's attack in the north, unsieging the first giant by the skin of his teeth. Meister resigns after his second giant siege in a row is repelled by a well-timed giant push. Game 2 shows us the other side of YADAKK. While both players develop their economies at a similar pace, Sivet opts to get in the water first to continue expanding. Meister takes advantage of this opportunity to play greedily, going straight into trade. Sivet then uses sailing to steal a crucial 6th city from Meister's side of the lake, but this does little to deter Meister, whose economy has skyrocketed to 41 stars per turn by turn 12. His Juggernauts crash through on the next turn, leading to a desperate unsiege from Sivet and putting him firmly on the back foot. Ultimately, Meister's beautiful triple siege, including opening a lane straight to the capital over water, forces Sivet to resign. Sivet expands quickly in the final game of the series, reaching the other side of the map by the 7th turn. On the same turn, he also gets the first giant of the game, putting Meister in a difficult position much earlier than he would like. By turn 9, Sivet has dropped both the Eye of God and Grand Bazaar monuments, flexing on his opponent as he takes naval dominance shortly thereafter. The last turn of the game sees Sivet's 3 Juggernauts cascading towards Meister's shores, and even the glimpse of them is enough to inform Meister that he is beaten. Sivet moves on to the finals, where RAMDINGLER awaits him. The first game of the finals between these two titans is a quick one, with RAMDINGLER finding the only connection between his capital and the rest of the map through a one-tile diagonal land strip. After an explorer that meets his opponent, he quickly sizes up the position and shifts into riding, allowing him to knock Sivet off of his 4th city. Sivet, realizing he's boxed into a corner with no hope of continuing to expand, resigns. The second game between the two plays out relatively passively in the early game, but Sivet picks up the pace with a beautiful series of 3 explorers on turn 8, securing Eye of God on top of an already fantastic turn. By the end of the turn, he has over double his opponent's income. Sivet immediately capitalizes on this advantage, isolating and capturing RAMDINGLER's bridge city with his 2 Juggernauts. From there, a flurry of scouts and rammers harry RAMDINGLER all the way back onto land, where he resigns. RAMDINGLER starts off the final game of the series with a bang, achieving a turn 6 giant with the help of a pair of lighthouses and fantastic capital resources. Fortunately, Sivet is not far behind, achieving his giant the following turn with the help of population ruin. Fate, however, is on RAMDINGLER's side, as the expansion phase progresses with a phenomenal veteran swordsman rune that helps him secure a crucial city on the east side of the map. With the next turns being all important, RAMDINGLER makes a clutch play, hitting Sivet's Juggernaut instead of capturing the village. This play helps him secure naval control by whittling down Sivet's only presence on the water. Just when it seems like Sivet is clawing back control of the lake, RAMDINGLER slams the door shut with Aquatism, sealing the deal and forcing Sivet to resign after some amazing Juggernaut splash plays. RAMDINGLER is our YADAKK champion and will represent them in the next stages of the World Championship. I hope you enjoyed watching these games as much as I did. The ideas these players come up with are truly spectacular. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a comment on your favorite highlight. Until next time, see ya.